So now that you know what leaving the shadow self way back there can do, what is the goal of being in shadow work, of doing shadow work? I don't know why I dramatically paused there, but it is what it is. So your shadow is not a flaw. Your shadow is you. It's a natural part of who you are. Shadow work is at the absolute heart of developing your own self-awareness, self-acceptance, compassion, and self-love. It's usually therapy in both a mental and emotional state, as well as in a spiritual state. I almost lost my words there. This helps you see the different parts of yourself or what they are. For people that are really, really good at avoiding your shadow, you have kept that bastard in a box for years. It's because your shadow self is too far removed from who and what you think you are or you should be. So the problem is that is a massive disconnect, and it can cause a lot of problems with your self-esteem, cause that self-loathing, and so on. It can also cause a lot of self-sabotage. For those that have a shadow that is associated with trauma, you've had a lot of childhood trauma, relationship trauma, parental trauma, etc. This will help you work through that to embrace the part of yourself that's been shoved in the box and help heal that aspect of you. By accepting your shadow self and working through it, you can start to see how those traumas, how your thoughts, your emotions, etc., really influence your behavior. Once you're aware of that, you can completely take control and empower yourself to live more consciously, to really pay attention and make decisions that are in your highest good. As you go through doing shadow work, you'll get to the point where you're doing it in a moment by moment basis. And you can make decisions like this based on your shadow self, your traumas, and how you have healed from them to make so much more solid decisions for you going forward. So let's talk about some of the benefits of shadow work. One of the main ones is gaining self-confidence and self-esteem. And notice I said self-confidence. It's not just confidence. Everybody can put out an air of confidence. Self-confidence and self-esteem inside will show over everything else. You will be the authentic version of you. It will also help you improve your creativity. You won't hide that aspect and be nervous to show people your creativity anymore. It will help you build better relationships with other people. It will also help you be in healthy relationships with other people. It will help you practice self-acceptance and realizing that there are limitations. There are things that you don't always have to do, that you don't always have to be the bigger person that you can walk away from. It will help you discover your hidden talents. A lot of times, shadow work will actually show you some treasure that you have hidden back there in that box. This can be an amazing amount of inner strength, resources, etc. You had no idea you had kept away in that little box. Some people worry that with their shadow self, there's too much darkness in there to overcome. But the golden shadow, which is this aspect, this amazing gold treasure that's in there, takes up most of the space. It's not the darkness you have to deal with. So can also improve your overall wellness, not just your anxiety, your depression, your self-esteem, but it will help you take control of yourself physically, emotionally, and help you get in better shape and be the better version of you. It will help you increase your compassion towards other people. This will help you as you're projecting, as you're interacting with others, with what you say, what you do, and how you present yourself. You're less likely to be triggered by somebody else's personality traits, by their shadow side, their quirks, etc. You will also have an amazing amount of clarity in going forward, because with this, it gives you a better idea on how your thoughts, your emotions, and your feelings lead you to act and react the way that you do.